What it is, YouTube? Better yet, what's up, YouTube? I don't know what to say about the United States of America because, I'm from the U.S., born and raised. California area, Watts to be exact. Went to school in Compton, Long Beach. Went to school everywhere in Los Angeles that you can go, basically. I'm very, very smart, or should I say excelled, even though, they have their rules on what smart is and what smart ain't, but that don't define me. Because, I profit from pain over here. You feel me? When it comes to the way that they treat us black Americans in California, or should I say in the US, I feel like it's wrong, bro. Like, how is it that migrants, I ain't being biased or being racist, because like I said, I myself growing up as a black kid before I became a black man, a black male and a black man in this world, and being a father of a young black child, we wasn't taught racism. We wasn't taught discriminate against people because of the color of their skin. I could tell you this, when I went to school, it was cool from elementary until I got to middle school. That's when it started happening, because, it's like you better pick a tribe and pick the right tribe, or you're going to have some situations to play. But then even then, it's like you grow up with who you grow up with, and like me, I went to school with blacks, Mexicans, Samoans, And then when I went to high school, that's middle school. When I went to high school was the same thing, except I got to see Asians, I got to see whites. It's like, I'm not like racist. I don't put racist at all, because I'm not. I knew a lot of racists going to school. That's when I went to school in Long Beach, of course, but, they don't teach you that when you get in the workforce, because in the workforce, we can get discriminated against. And discrimination, no matter what color of your skin, is wrong, bro. I'm going to be honest. But what's up with the U.S. giving migrants more money than they giving survivors of a hurricane that just happened? That's crazy. That makes no sense to me. It's like, well, guess what? We're going to give them what they deserve, or what we feel they deserve, because they new to this country. But, bro, where my ancestor reparations at? We don't even sit and act like they ain't give us ours, because we still ain't got ours. Everything we do as a black folk, like, they try to cut and chop and edit and act like it wasn't there. We started talking about slavery. Oh, no. Y'all can never know, you're no longer to talk about slavery because, the pandemic, we gave you a little something. Nah, bro, that wasn't even enough. Let's be honest. The pandemic better not have been our reparations, because, boy, if y'all thought migrants was tearing up the U.S., imagine what black folks could do. You already seen what we did in the 92 riots. I'm not going to even talk about the riots that happened during the pandemic, because that wasn't no real riot. That was weird. That was very weird, and it didn't make sense to me. But at the same time, I'm sitting back looking like, they could get theirs, but black folks can't get ours? That don't make sense to me at all. And I'm just sitting back like, ain't none of these famous podcasters, or, we ain't gonna even consider No Jumper, because No Jumper, they like to, divide and conquer. But Fig Community World, the community, there's probably a lot more black podcasts that I cannot think about right now, that should actually like use their voice. Just like, but they like, oh, you know what? If it don't affect us because we're rich, we shouldn't talk about it. And that's messed up, because if you from these hood communities like you say you is, you're going to speak about it regardless, or you're going to do something to try to help your people regardless. We ain't saying give us money. We saying, look, if you're going to talk about everything else, talk about our struggle too, because our struggle don't get talked about enough. But they, I understand, it's a lot that we probably don't know behind the scenes that's going on with their podcast. But at the same time, let's be honest, bro. A lot of these podcasts that speak for black people, very biased, bro. And the only people I can sit here and say that, like, keep it 100 and 1,000 is people, shout out to E40. I like his lingo. But at the same time, the only people I can sit here and say that, like, keep it 100, really, is literally the podcast down south. And that's kind of like, it's like a question mark to me, like, dang, like, why us being from California, even though we grew up a certain type of way, Why we ain't like that when it come to, you know, like the people down south? Because our roots down south, but you wouldn't even think we from out that way because we got segregated from our way of life, which was, you know, from the south to where we at now. And because we act the way we act, you know, people be like, oh yeah, y'all not really from the south, y'all just from, you know, California, like, cause you know they love to call people from Cali people. Y'all from Cali, y'all Cali. You know, I've heard that a lot. Like, yeah, Cali, but at the same time, it's like we still got family roots from down south that we don't know. We just can't take a trip because some of us ain't got passports. You know, me, your boy, I'm on child support, so you know I gotta get off that before I could do anything. You know, and at the same time, it's like I mess with my folks from the south. I like people from the south because they car culture, they food. You know, I ain't gonna sit and act like the way they live is like not impacted by California, because I ain't gonna lie. I see a lot of street stuff on the internet and I be like, well, California, we impacted that. We, you know, we kind of created that. But at the same time, it's backfiring on us because people doing gang goofy stuff. That don't make sense. But, you know, I love the South. I want to go to the South one day. It's just, at the end of the day, what could we do? Like, we in California, we gonna get at that crazy regardless. But like I said, with the migrant thing going on with this money, bro, in a minute, I don't know what to tell us as black folks, because it's like we supposed to be the prime example of what to do, what not to do, but we don't speak on it enough. And then when we do speak on it enough, we get shunned by our own communities. Like, nah, bro, you shouldn't talk about that. Why shouldn't we? You got a mouth, right? It's freedom of speech, right? But at the end of the day, you know, that's what it is. And that's what I have to say on that. But you know, don't criticize me because I'm calling the truth out, because we know the truth hurts. And unfortunately, in this day and age, people will try to take you out for the truth before you tell a lie. The lie is so much easy to accept, but the truth, it hurt. It's like, oh man, you hurt my heart, you hurt my feelings when you said that. You shouldn't have said all that. Bro, why not? We grew up on speaking the truth, right? When you spoke the truth, you was looked at as a what? A real you know what. So let's keep it that way. But I mean, I guess we're going back to the dark ages, or we losing our way. I don't know what's going on. But on that note, I'm gonna just leave it alone. You feel me? I just said enough. It is what it is. But like, comment, subscribe, tune into my channel. I'm gonna be dropping more videos, and I'm gonna keep up with the times we are in, or should I say, keep up with my content up with what's going on in the world, because this is the stuff people love to hear, right? But yeah, it is what it is. Tudo and I'm out. Or should I say Tudo and I'm out.